And while there isn't as much setup as I would like for Misfortune, I look over at IG and it's only Rel who can realistically tank a hook or... Oh, Rookie. Oh,
okay, we're
Rookie.
just going to look for Rookie. Scout's at level 3. Rookie's got to flash away. I like that Shun's being very aggressive here. A flash after Rookie. He's an auto away from death.
The Raptors!
Oh, the Raptor! Come on! No, it's on to JJ.
What?
And JJ will get the smite and secure his Raptors. You can already see pings going down onto the Raptor respawn as Rookie starts a fight with Scout. He is a level down. No flashes. Shun shows up to the mid lane here, and Rookie's going to get stunned, and it looks like he's going to go down. It's going to be first blood to Scout. Meanwhile, on the bottom side, Mako going in, and the Ignite is down on the Missing. Gala trying to get this kill. Missing couldn't hit the wall, and he hits the floor.
At least one grub. JJ is watching, and Rookie is getting close to having his level 6, so he'll be able to realm warp and change positions with his team.
Oh, wait, they're just going to turn onto Rookie here. He's in the middle of 4 members, and that Chaos Storm will take him out. Missing will die on the backside, and now Shun is forced to flash away as Gala and Mako are running at him. The Ignite is down, but Gala's got to flash over the wall because Pays has been untouched. Mako's going to get another kill for himself, but Pays is in trouble. Down to about half HP with the stun onto JJ. Does Mako want to go back in? He is a little low. They're going to flash forward, try to make a play. Mako can't. No, he does. He gets the stun onto Pays.
Oh, no!
And the Dream Dust, the dodge, it doesn't matter. Pays falls to JJ.
And JJ on this Lilia is now turbocharged at this point over in favor of IG.
You're so right, Al. The only person who can really try to slow down Lilia is this Nautilus. But then you're going to have to follow up, right? JJ, if this ultimate comes through, it's not instant. If he's got so much movement speed, he can just run away. Speaking of running away, Shun forced to get out of there. He does snag a grub for himself, but just trying to get a little bit closer. You just got to tag this Victor. He's slowed up. He's trying to get away, and he goes down as the Shy cuts him off.
And now they can just take access to topside, or they can just go right back into mid. You see how much jungle attention they're putting here, as after this play with Scout going down, they're going to try and invade for red buff. Allah is in the area.
Here's the knock.
Probably just going to be Mako going down.
Giving his life for the team once again. Probably didn't have to, but he did. Dragon in 45 seconds and getting setups for that, and it's just really not possible right now for JDG as the Shy is going to knock down top tier 1.
First turret going over, which does mean feats of strength completed for Invictus Gaming. Playing to his side of the map is, you know, definitely an option there.
Oh, change the corruption. It's going to go down on the Pays. He does have cleanse still. He's not going to burn anything. As now Mako gets hooked, and the turnaround is here. The bullet time means that Mako will fall. Missing going to get turned on below half HP. Maybe cause some disruption. He'll go away down to about 3,500. His teleport's going to come in, and Allah's going to join the fight. The hook's going to go down onto Mako. JJ getting a little low. Missing's the first to fall. Bullet time coming through, and JJ's got to flash out of there as the Otacon's getting lower, and it's secured by Shun. So the false life buff going over to JDG. Rookie's got to try to get out of there, and he will be able to realm warp out with a sliver of HP.
How much more can they grab here? A full minion wave. JJ still has the ultimate, but no flash this time. Really disciplined play coming in from JDG to eventually muscle them out. I like how they were able to play around the bullet time. No, it doesn't pick up kills, but the way it forces them around. The Shy finds the kill, which is great, but it is the false life, so not as much in terms of a real kill. See that JJ is trying to fish for an engage, fish for something, maybe even force Missing out here.
On the false life buff. Missing, get knocked out, but he's going to survive. That bullet time is not going to hit JJ at all, but he's kind of stuck in the cage right now. And here's the Mako coming through with a big engage and Shy on the backside. Going to knock 2 back, 3 back to the base.
Look at Scout though.
Fall too, and Scout doesn't have it, and he's going to fall, but not before he takes out the Shy.
Big fight there for JDG, and with those false lives, they will just come back right onto the map.
These minions, they know they have at least a little bit of time. This Baron is not particularly quick. 8,000, 7,000. Now it's starting to drop big time. Gala, Rookie, Mako trying to get in and make a play. Are they going to peel off? Yes, they are. They'll turn around to Mako and go right back to the Baron. Teleport coming in. But the Baron secured for JDG as the roof goes down to Allah. He's at half HP. Rookie looking for more. Goes golden to dodge the hook as the Shy comes in over the top to try to make plays. Shun's got to run away, but he's going to fall next. And they're going to go on top of Missing and eat a full bullet time, but it doesn't matter. The shields are enough. Pays is going to be able to get away because of the damage he puts out, but IG picks some kills off.
And I like this from JDG, playing through mid, then looking towards bottom side to reinforce Yorick.
Mako, you silly goose, you did it again. Wow, that's a lot of damage back, but the support for IG falls once more.
Okay, but JDG are trying to make a play around the bottom side of the map. I appreciate the look from Missing up your battle lines and pick points on the map that make it impossible.
Here's
Ala
the
has to flash over.
They're going all in on Ala here. The hook from Missing down.
This wall!
But JJ can't get into the fight. Ala still going down, getting very low. Here's the bullet time coming through. Right on top of JJ, they take him out. It's a 5v4 for right now, but they're chopping down the health bars as JDG begins to drop. Rookie's going golden. Pace! He's got to make the play. What a flash from Pace. The Shy's on the backside, trying to deal with Scout. It's a triple kill for Pace. He's going ham and trying to chase down Rookie, looking for more. He's strutting his stuff, slowing him up, hitting the double shots. The quadra kill to end the fight, and a big play to save the game.
He calls his shot, finds a play to make this game open, and now, Yanni, we kind of get into a situation where
are just looking to rip this Baron. They know that JDG have to send somebody over to this Dragon. They send Ala down for it as multiple members are up here to pull off IG. So you're sacrificing your soul, IG, just for this control on the top side.
I think it's a massive mistake from IG. I don't understand why exactly we're trying to rush for a Baron that is super temporary. Okay, teleports are coming through. Mako with a massive flank here, and no eyes on him.
He's ready. He doesn't have his flash, but he's got Hex Flash. Missing is going to spot him out here. Mako's got to get over. Everybody's in retreat mode.
Sean, get in there.
Looking to go in. Here's the bullet time. Rookie's going to go golden. The Baron is secured for IG, and they're looking to go and make plays. JJ going to get knocked up over on the side. Scout keeping people away, but Mako goes in and calls game. The health bars are falling low. The Realm Warp to not take out Missing as he can't get there, Rookie, but it doesn't matter anyway. 4 members fall on JDG, and it's all Mako's doing.
How can they end the game from this spot? 5 grubs and a Baron here. Maybe they ended up making the right play after all. We had criticisms for them whether or not going for the Baron was worth it for the soul, but Missing taking way too much damage, so he's late to the fight. And now IG are going to look to close out here in game number 1 of the series.
Who's up? It's Shun in 20 seconds, and Missing doing what he can, but it's not going to be enough. You should have enough minions. It doesn't matter that Gala's on a sliver. The Nexus turrets will fall. It was not pretty, but it was damn competitive. IG take game 1. Ala's Hollowed Mists are going to have to be on point because outside of that, as you said, not tanky and a lot of damage over on IG. They're going to put the Corki down in the bottom lane, and no matter who you pair it with, whether ball trying to target Mako, now turning on to Gala. Gala's got a Valkyrie, but Scout is really quick on the uptick here. Gala is just going to go in realizing that he's going to go down. It'll be first blood to Scout. And hold on, Pays.
Space him, walk him.
Flash, and now here comes the turnaround. Gala getting low, so is Missing. Missing's got a flash away. Mako in the mid of Pays, but is going to fall. Pays gets the kill.
Pays has just been spacing them on this Ashe, and now Gala's like, well, if I stay here, I'm pretty sure I just get, there's a single W with my name on it. That just takes me down here. They're even jumping over the wall. They're trying to make this play. Gala wants to keep this wave. He'll get it now. He'll spot Shun now.
I think this
Shun does have flash.
All right, is he going to go after him? I think it might be worth it. He's going to go untargetable, trying to get close. The dogs are barking, and they take him down. And IG hovering around the top side, looking to maybe make a play onto Ala, means that they will drop this Dragon too.
Can IG get enough off of this play? It's just Ala by himself. They're losing the Dragon.
Right. They're going to CC lock him and exhaust.